Hello there, this is RomWills coming back at you with yet another video. You can't be mediocre and think you will get a supermodel. And you know what I mean when I say supermodel, because I always say supermodel of the world, a real beautiful woman. You know, if you're going to use that hypothetical number system, you can't be like a 3 all the way around thinking you're going to get that 9. Like, let's just be real with something. Let's just be real. As much as I talk about man gets woman, as much as any other content creator talks about man gets woman, you get men who want to get like that most beautiful woman, want to get supermodel of the world, don't want to stay in their lane. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with that. But then what do they have going on? Think about it. You got this real beautiful woman, like a real beautiful woman. And if she's an acculturated prostitute, or as Honorable Pimp guy would call them, acceptable hoe, they can probably get a millionaire. Or as Master Teacher BGS would call them, 100 octanes, they can probably get a millionaire. They can probably get a athlete or entertainer or shoot, even a drug dealer or like that high level professional, because they're very beautiful. Okay, you can see that. But let's just be real. You got guys out here who, they don't have that money. Now, you know I'm still not big on that money thing, right? Okay, fine, but you gotta have something else going on if you don't want that. Now, you got these guys don't have money and they don't have anything else going on. They might be average height, average looks, average body build, or mediocre. They don't stand out in any way, but still want that supermodel. Look, I'm gonna tell you what. If you don't want to stay in your lane, you want to get that supermodel, that real beautiful woman, what are you doing to fix up? Now, if you some bum, you can't dress well, you don't have anything, you don't have that good bait, you afraid to talk to women, what are you doing? And yeah, those supermodels, they will. Even though in general women want to be the best looking one in a relationship, they don't want no straight up bum. They don't want no mediocre one. Even in times when you see that real beautiful woman with that guy you consider ugly, he got something going for him. Maybe he could knock it out in the bedroom. You know? Bedroom. Not bedroom. In the bedroom. He might can knock it out there. He got something going on. Whenever you've seen that, because I know some guys will say, well, I've seen this real beautiful woman. She was with this guy. He got something. Trust me, he got something. And it might not be apparent to you, but it's apparent to her. But if a man's just mediocre all around, even in her eyes, especially in her eyes, he's not going to get that woman. He ain't going to get that real beautiful woman. He got to have something. He got to have something. Even for guys who think it's all about money. Okay, how many guys out here really got money to that degree? We talking 6 figures to start with. And nowadays, you got a lot of people making 6 figures anyway, so you probably, I always would say, starting at $250,000. Starting at $250,000. And really on their way to 6 figures, even for those who think it's all about money. All right. In fact, you get a lot of guys that say, well, that beautiful woman is with that man for money. Okay, what the fuck are you doing to make money? If you think, for anybody who think it's about money, what are you doing to make money? If you think that's what it's take. And then if you think it's all about looks, well, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing to fix your looks up? What are you doing to hit the gym? If you think it's just about body game, and I will say that, but look, if we talking supermodel, what are you doing? Are you fixing your body up? And like I've been saying, women like a man with style with his clothes. Are you trying to dress better? You got to stand. Look, I'm going to tell you something now. Think about something with those supermodel types, those real beautiful women. Like I said, guys going crazy over them. They can't walk out the house. They're going to have 20 guys hollering at them during the day. And I ain't saying you can't get them, but if you think you can just be mediocre and get them, you living in your mom's basement or something, you gotta have something. You gotta have something to you. That outstanding personality, that cool personality, somebody who can make her laugh. But if you just mediocre all the way around, that ain't gonna work. Now I know some people will probably say, Uncle Ron, why you being mean to us or anything? Well, hold up. First of all, I'm called a coach by a lot of people. Coaches aren't always nice. I don't care, you take up any sport, any culture, they be yelling at their like players. They be yelling at them. They getting them to do the best. So if you mediocre, you want supermodel of the world. In fact, I don't see there's a problem with that. If you just mediocre and you willing to do the work. You willing to do the work. You doing body game. You letting the barber bless you. You trying to find your best look. Trying to find the clothes, your best style. You trying to get your money up. You trying to get whatever you driving better, a better car, whatever. Whatever the case, you trying to do something. You ain't just trying to be some ordinary dude thinking you going to get some beautiful woman. You going out, you working on your conversation. You speaking to 3 women a day. You working on your conversation. You working on your personality. You learning from your mistakes. Yeah, you can want that supermodel, but you don't think for a second she has to be with someone mediocre. Don't think for 1 second. I was going to say 2 seconds, but no, don't even think for 1 second. Why would she want to be? Because first of all, she can get the best of who's going to come at her. She can get the best. She's having top men. I remember a woman I dealt with years ago, decades ago, right? And she had pro athletes coming for her, but I had some stuff. I wasn't mediocre. So I expected her to come for me. You know, I had something. Whatever they had, all they had was money, but I had a bit more. You know? But you gotta have something. Personality, something about you gotta stand out. You gotta work on something. You gotta be knowledgeable about something. You gotta work on it. There's too many guys out here, they just wanna go to work, if they even have a job, go back home, living with their mom or something. They don't want to do anything to stand out, don't have any craft, anything. They just want to work a regular job, looking regular, not have anything going on with them, have a regular personality, thinking they going to get that supermodel. It's not going to work. You cannot be mediocre. And it's unacceptable. It's unacceptable. And especially, hey, if you rolling with me, like I said, this the Wolves channel right here. Every single man got some talent within him. Every single man. Every man needs to be building up what he got within him. Especially if he wants women. Especially if he wants women. And look, hold up. Don't be one of those types talking about, well, I don't really want them. Bullshit. I wish I had a dime the proverbial dime every time some man has said, well, I don't really want them. Then as soon as a halfway attractive woman come around them, they like, figuring out what to do. But remember, you need to fix up. You can't be mediocre. Because why would she want that? Especially if she wants that beautiful woman. I want you to think about that, all right? Especially if she is that beautiful woman, rather. Shit, some of them want that beautiful woman. But that's another conversation. But I'm going to tell you what. Work on yourself. Don't be mediocre. All right? So anyway, that's all I have for today. I'll get back with y'all. Well, I always say, I haven't said that in a while. I know I'll probably do a car video. Anyway, I'll get back with y'all. Peace.